Hey guys, so in my Writer-opoly challenge board game thing that I did, I'll link it there, wherever. One of my prompts or challenges this month was to write a poem. I'm gonna do that now. Come follow me. Alright, so I do a prompt every Saturday called a Stream of Conscious prompt. I missed last Saturday, so I'm kind of combining the two of them together because the lighting's not very good here, sorry guys. But I'm going to use the prompt and it is wire. So let's see if I can't make a full-fledged poem out of the word wire. Okay, I struggled at first, picked my topic, which, funnily enough, is based off of a scene I just wrote in my book, but I gave it an ending. In the book it doesn't have one right now, so... Alright guys, so I'm gonna read you my poem from my Writer-opoly challenge and Stream of Conscious Saturday challenge. This is up on my blog if you're interested in seeing this or any of the others that I write about. I should probably post it on my Instagram too, but you know, you don't care. I'm just gonna read it to you now. It's called A Shallow Grave. The wire tightened around his wrists, cutting, slicing, cleaving to the bone. Dirt soaked up the blood, leaving him moist but dry. A collar of spikes pressed into the soft flesh of his throat, rigged to the wire at his wrists. The more he struggled, the more constrained his collar grew, cutting off air and beginning asphyxiation. Breath muddled with clay and earth, packing the corners of his mouth, building layers in his lungs. 3 feet to freedom, and 3 feet of wire around his wrists, his ankles, his neck. 24 hours of rolling in the dirt until suffocation. A pleasant hike for a fishing trip. The dog's tail wagged, nose to the ground. She picked up a trail. Paws thundered, beating away what was once hidden. A mouth full of rotted flesh. Ear pinched between teeth. Ruined the sunshine for those fishing. Suits taped off the trees. Techs squatted and scraped and stored. Small town politics sent evil after the sheriff's youngest. Horror bestowed, grief received. Guilt percolated and squeezed every suspect in the county. The gallows awaited another innocent boy. A collar of rope pressed into the soft flesh of his throat, rigged to the tree in the square. 7 feet to freedom and 7 feet of rope around his wrists, his ankles, his neck. 24 seconds of flailing in the air until strangled. So yeah, that's my poem. I'm pretty dark. I like to kill people and things. But for some reason, children. I don't know why this is. This might have to do with my fears of motherhood and that type of thing, my insecurities and whatnot. But it's actually stemmed from the story that I'm currently writing in a cold case that Lily's working on. So it's an interesting play. I might actually use that ending for the case. I don't know yet. I haven't figured out the ending of the case, so that's neither here nor there. But, yeah, thanks for taking this journey with me in writing a poem. I should do this more often, actually. I rather enjoyed the practice of it. It's not going to be my regular thing, but every time I do write a poem that I end up liking, which is most of them, because I don't write many, I always think I should do this more. So I do include poetry in my stories in general for like mythology and passing down things in the general way that some of my characters speak, but not strict poetry like this. So that was, I got to play with form and all, repetition, all those other things. It was a lot of fun. So, alright. I'm going to stop babbling and go back to doing my other writerly things. So I'll see you then. Look at that beautiful number. It's funny, I didn't want to write today, but I did anyways, and I got an extra 50 words in, which was nice, and I passed 30,000 words in my manuscript, so I'm closing in on halfway, and I can't believe that. Wow. I hope it's good. I'm gonna go read. I'm tired. I don't want to write. I still have to edit. But tomorrow's my anniversary, so I guess I'll do it. Wish me luck. Hey guys, 336 words in. I pushed for it. I'm tired. I'm gonna stop and go to bed. I went out and shopping. I went out in the world, recycling, 2 stores, and Chinese food. Living on the edge. But yeah, signing off. Tired. Stopping because I don't know the details. I have to do some research first. So yeah. Good night. Hey guys, I just want to give you a quick update. I did no writing yesterday, and I didn't think I was going to. Yesterday was my 10-year wedding anniversary. Yay. We didn't get to do much. We hadn't actually planned on doing much to begin with, but what we had planned got canceled, obviously. I mean, all we planned was to get a massage and go to a bookstore, so and the bonus of having a husband who also loves to read and loves books. But we will plan to do that when we get a chance to do that. I also, fun note, got hooked on a new TV show, which is an old TV show, and that's Full Metal Alchemist, because I'm trying to figure out some of my alchemy stuff, and my husband said, you know what, if you want to know alchemy stuff, you should watch this. And I'd seen it a few times on like Cartoon Network and stuff late at night and watched it and enjoyed it, so I'm like 4 episodes in, which is pretty good since I'm actually paying attention to it instead of doing other stuff while I'm watching it. I'm into it, and I'm hoping it will help because currently I'm trying to figure some shit out. 1, I have no idea what kind of activity to have my number 2 do in this like carnival style event they have for a fundraiser. It's supposed to showcase her culture as a reaper as well as her culture as her family's from India. So I need to look up something that's family oriented and culture related that I can combine the two and enhance with the paranormal aspect of it. I also need to figure out what the hell Evan's doing, because he's got a black tarp over a small thing on his table and it's alchemy related, and I have no idea what it's going to be. And if you can hear scratching, it's my turtle in our bathtub. She's too big for anything else right now, and we haven't finished making her actual aquarium living space, you know, the last 3 years, but that's a whole other conversation. She's actually being very quiet right now instead of being the turd she was being earlier. Anyways, I think Evan's gonna do something that's going to look dangerous, but is not going to be dangerous because he is very much my husband. And that's something my husband would do. He said if he ever got to teach a science class, he would do the bowling ball trick where you put a bowling ball on a string and you have someone stand in front of it and you throw it, because it only goes so far. That's all inertia and gravity and all the science things that I don't understand. Like up to here, and then it will retreat and it'll never actually hit the person. He said he had it done to him in a science class, and he would love to return the favor to some students if he ever became a teacher. But yeah, I'm trying to figure out something like that would help me. So I'm gonna go continue watching the Full Metal Alchemist and do some research and brainstorming. So that's where I am right now. No words yesterday, but I didn't plan on it. I think I'm gonna have to do a 12-hour writing challenge, because even though I'm not like very far behind, I think getting an extra 2,000 words in a day is gonna be helpful and give me a little padding that I need. I also want to do a 12-hour reading challenge, so I'm gonna have to figure those out. And I have 4 weeks off of school, and I say off of school as in I'm not going into school. I don't have to do my office hours. I'm just gonna pretty much on my personal YouTube, not this one, I have 3, and another one that I don't post anything on anyways. I'm gonna do live classes. Yep, I'm gonna do some live classes, and pretty much me go live. I'm gonna lecture or read and talk, and then I'm like, all right, questions, go do your homework. It's gonna be interesting. We'll see how that works. Alright, I'm gonna stop babbling and go to work. So, I don't feel like writing again. 2 days already, I didn't write anything. I don't feel like it. So, 3 days this week. No writing. Although yesterday, to be fair, in my head, Letterkenny, to be fair, I did quite a bit of planning in one of my notebooks about writing, at the very least, and I'm like really close to the camera. One of my Autumn Lishki series hasn't currently wooing me off a female, but I did lots of planning, character creation, and that type of thing. I don't know why I haven't been writing. Well, I know partly why I haven't been writing, and one of those things is that I need to re-outline, not my entire story, but like the next couple chapters I need to outline more in depth to know where I'm going. This happened to me in my last book too. This happens to me pretty regularly actually, because my outline is so loose, where it's just like a sentence, a couple of notes, a theme for each chapter, and I have a pretty good idea of the main things that I want to have happen in it, but it's all the little things that I struggle with in between bits, and it's always been a problem of mine, which is why I started outlining to begin with. Well, last time this happened, I just had to get more in depth. I had to spend a day, a couple hours, figuring out the details and the story arcs of those chapters. And that's usually when I figure out that things need moved around and stuff, which I just had happen. I moved chapter 19 into like chapter 13, and I'm still in that mess. I'm on chapter 18 right now, I'm pretty sure, and so because it's still kind of doing that convoluted mess stuff, I need to go back and revisit that part of my brain. Since my brain's obviously wanting to outline and create things, it seems like the smart move. I'm not happy with my workout this month, but you know what? I've had other things going on, as I'm sure everybody has. I'm fortunate enough to be able to move my job online, but that is the stressor currently. I've never had to teach online before. We'll see what happens. I'm going to be doing it on YouTube. I got StreamYard to do this so I could share my screen. My only concern is that we are supposed to watch a Futurama episode and a South Park episode together in class, and I'm supposed to read them 2 short stories for them to analyze for the final paper, and I don't want YouTube to turn me off for doing that, so I might have to just create a video with it all still using StreamYard and sending it to them privately, which means that instead of having a conversation with them at least a little bit more with the interaction of comments and live, it's just going to have to be a lecture, and that will be what it is. I'm not too much of a fan of lecturing in general. I'm more of a hands-on, let's practice together, as well as me telling you things while we're doing it, but I'm more of a, I don't know, I don't like to lecture. There are obviously days I have to, so it's not like I've never done it before, but it's taking up a lot of my headspace, so it's really hard to edit, it's really hard to write right now, it's really hard to do pretty much anything else but worry about how that's going to work next week. Yay. What a pleasant way to end. Good news is I've been reading a lot. I'm enjoying myself reading, which is a nice escape, it's a nice break, it's bringing me out into the couch and stuff, but the writing is suffering, so as I always say, I'll figure it out. Everybody goes through slumps. I can't. I mean, I've missed writing like 5 days this year so far. I'm keeping track of it. I'm doing alright. I'm gonna do my 12-hour challenge to catch up, and I'm gonna do planning to get myself ready for Camp Nano. I'm recording that soon too, what my Camp NaNoWriMo goals are. So I'll see you guys soon with that. But I think I'm gonna end the vlogs here because I am just, it's not happening. It's not happening, guys, and you know what, that's okay. It happens to everybody. Alright, I will see you guys next time with either one of my Opoly videos or my Camp NaNoWriMo goals or my quarter 1 wrap-up, quarter 2 planning. Those are the ones that all are going to be clumped together at the end of the month, so I need a better plan for this stuff. Alright. Let me know how y'all's, don't be telling me no battery, let me know how y'all's writing is going and what pitfalls you're having, what successes you're having. I'd love to hear about that in the comments below. So, thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you next time.